There's no terms and conditions. I'm telling you, it should go on your desk.
If it falls like...
I don't think flies like... You're just gonna make a mess.
No.
You're gonna make a mess. John's not happy because he has to deal with the same guys called over and over.
Look at the look on his face.
I know. What are we gonna do to make John happy today? John.
Yes! That was great.
I'm sorry, we're buying you Chick-fil-A today just because of the trouble that you have to deal with. A seat off my personal Prebug. So what I typically do is take a flat blade like this, a pair of pliers you may or may not need, but you don't want to screw up your fabric. All right, this is what you're left with, okay? You pull the cover off, very simple. All right, so I'm using this bandsaw blade. I'm not sure if they're all broken. I doubt they're all broken. All right, see what happens. Are you guys open at 9? What kind of show you running here? Count all the stuff by hand. Nothing on computers. Everything is done by hand. The owner goes around with a paper and pen and writes everything down and buys everything. There's no online, no inventory, nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I have to record this. Paul thought this would be a good idea, a good spot for a phone, and he mounted it himself.
No.
Why is it at a 40? Oh my God, you sticky. No.
Dude, it is so... Look how strong that is.
That's like a $300 phone, Paul. So I'm going to get you...
Bro, it's
no.
not.
It's not. I have to lease those every month. I lease them.
So in 3 years...
Okay, see how much it is.
80 bucks. 85 bucks.
So
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So if you break it, you got to buy a new one, because that's a bad spot for it.
Okay, it's not gonna get broken from falling. Okay. There's some terms and conditions.
There's no terms and conditions. I'm telling you, it should go on your desk.
If it falls like, I mean, that's pretty solid.
No.
Yeah.
No, the deal is, and I'm recording you, if it falls and breaks because you're not paying attention and it drops out, you have to buy a new phone.
Okay.
And you have to call Comcast and set it up too.
No.
Yes.
So if it
that's only fair, right, John? That's fair.
The only way it would break being right here.
I don't care about your explanations. I'm telling you.
Falls out, does that count?
I'm telling you the terms are if it falls, if the phone falls from you putting it in that holder and hits the ground, you're buying a new phone.
So you're saying if the phone falls out of the holder?
If it falls out or if it falls due to the holder being in that position. Because you're going to turn around, you're going to set it there blindly, and it's going to fall and hit the ground. You know, I'm like twice your age. I see these things happen all the time. Look where he put he put it like a 30-degree angle.
Well, no, the base.
Show him. Put it in the holder and step away. And Skylar, do you think that's a good place for his phone? No.
What? It's
no. Okay, if it falls out, if it breaks because it's in that. Here. If it hits the ground in that region, if it hits the ground below that, then you're buying a new phone. It doesn't even have to break. It just has to hit the ground. It doesn't have to break. It just has to hit the ground in that region.
Bro, he's got that Carolina squat, but with the phone.
Yeah. No, that's fair, because you could damage it now, but it may not break for like a week later, but you could prematurely damage it.
So what do I get if it stays here fine?
Nothing. You don't have to buy a phone. You chose to put it there. You went out of your way and you moved it to put it there.
Well, it's in a really bad spot on the desk.
Is it? I think that's a really bad spot right there.
What if I mount it to the side of the computer?
If it falls and breaks due to you mounting it and hovering in midair above a concrete floor.
Great.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
So solid?
If I'll put one up. Paul, put one of these up.
Hold on. No, I'm like,
come on.
Fly.
No, you're not going to catch a fly. It's like fly season. Here, take one out of the package and hang one up. I just want to...
Can we just put them around our neck?
Yeah.
Like
just hang myself with this?
Yeah. Well, okay, so open it up. I want to see you hang it somewhere.
Flies.
Don't worry about the flies. Hang the trap. Hang the trap.
He's in the trap.
Come on. Hang it.
Then that's a nice Christmas ornament.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to hang it or not? Paul?
Can we get a Christmas tree? We have one, don't we?
We do, yeah.
Can I go?
Pull it slow, though.
Ooh.
Don't rip it. Don't rip it. Okay. Maybe up there in the corner. Up there by your desk, maybe?
First smelly.
Think over there?
Ooh, can we like put some nuts on it to like attract them?
No, I think it's already like full of attractant right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's the whole purpose behind it. I don't think flies like... You're just going to make a mess.
No.
You're going to make a mess. Okay. Jeez, wow, Paul. That's nice. You're going to attract like Pat. you're gonna catch yourself in it probably. Okay, put it up somewhere now.
Okay. I'm gonna move this and put it right here. Oh, well, it's pretty close to that one.
Yeah, you dropped a peanut on the ground. Oh Lord. Against the wall?
Well, where
Okay.
else would you like me to hang it?
Well, normally the ceiling would be ideal. If you thread it into this, if you take the light bulb out, you can put it in that. And then it will shock
Put
him.
it on like a zip tie.
Yeah.
Just like catches
Yeah.
my hair one of these days.
John's not happy because he has to deal with the same guys called over and
Look at the
over.
look on his face.
I know. What are we gonna do to make John happy today?
We're gonna buy him Chick-fil-A.
We're gonna buy him Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A?
Okay, let's do that. Poor John.
Look how sad he is.
People are so mean too.
It's gonna ruin his day.
Yeah, what the heck? Poor guy.
If you're gonna buy new rings, buy new rings. This is all I can do for you, and I'm really wrapped up on time here. Okay, I've been on the phone with you now for about 10 minutes, and it's fine if it's something, but it just keeps adding up, buddy. We talk on the phone, we talk on the phone, we talk on the phone. You know, I don't want to argue about it. I'm gonna be done now. If you'd like to buy rings, that's fine. If you don't want to buy rings, then I'd like you to have a good day.
John,
Yes, that was great.
I'm sorry, we're buying you Chick-fil-A today just because of the trouble that you have to deal with.
Fine. I mean, I feel for the guy too, you know, but the thing is, it came in, we shipped it back just like it was.
Yeah.
Stop with that guy.
I don't know how to help him. He's called in several times.
We probably-
always wants something.
We-
There's some kind of issue. He's the one who shipped that box back.
Yeah.
Completely.
He shipped a cylinder back in the styrofoam package.
And he's wondering why he's missing stuff.
I don't even think it was missing. I don't even think he sent it in
Oh, it's
person.
okay.
for dealing with that
Thanks,
guy.
John.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm for. That's what I'm
John.
for. Yeah.
He's like John's like the absorber. He just has to absorb the people. What do we have? We have an hour and a half. I have 45 minutes into him.
Spent another 10 minutes here.
Yeah, so we have an hour and a half into this scenario. Good. Well, sorry, John. We're gonna buy you lunch today.
Wow, man, freaked out.
All right, guys and girls, I'm gonna show you something here. This is a seat off my personal Prebug, which is right here. This is a model this is an older drum model. This is 89, I believe. But we've got the taller tank in here because some of the bikes came with a short tank, which are down here. And it has this funky hump to it, which if you guys ride wheelies, it's really annoying. It's very uncomfortable, in my opinion. So as you see, the seat is flat like this, and then it kind of pops up. So if you're a little bit taller, you end up sitting back here, and you're in this weird spot right here, which is really uncomfortable. All my bikes, they shave the seats down, and Paul and I are just chilling here in the shop tonight, helping him with the Senda. Got this guy here that pretty much messed up our brains today, right, Paul? You messed up our brains, yeah. This guy we're working on too, but
It was a nightmare today.
yeah, I'll show you. I should just do a live and show them what's going on.
Yeah, we should just do. Are you live?
No, I could be though.
Why don't
Paul-
you switch over to live?
Paul's working on a Senda motor. Okay, I'll multitask. So anyways, we shave it down. This is Paul's bike, and I'll show you guys quickly how to do it. It's really easy. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is take your seat off. You got two 10 millimeters down here. You're gonna pop all these staples off. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have a stapler to put these back on, and not like the paper type of stapler. You need an actual like upholstery stapler. You can use your same seat. What's that? Staple gun works, yeah. Home Depot style ones. You don't want the really long staples because you can actually go through the side. But first, start by taking these bolts off here and then popping all these staples out. I'll get a little screwdriver and pop these all out. It's a little daunting to do that, but it's not too long. And then once you get the cover off and you get the plastic, I'll show you guys kind of how to trim it down. So what I typically do is take a flatbed like this, a pair of pliers you may or may not need. But you don't want to screw up your fabric unless you plan on replacing. But I kind of get in here and just slowly rock it back and forth, and then the staples just come right out. But again, try not to mess up your fabric if you're gonna reuse it. If not, no big deal. Just kind of rock it back and forth. Staples come back out like that, and just grab your pliers and just pull them out when you're done. So I typically just do this all the way around. Very simple. Just work your way around, take those all off. All right, this is what you're left with, okay? You pull the cover off, very simple. This one's not too bad, so I'll probably just keep it. Here's your foam. You can trim this down. I typically don't, because it seems like once you trim the plastic off the bottom, it seems like that area kind of flattens out. So this is basically this hump here, guys. This is what you want to trim down. I typically I've used like a Sawzall, like a flat Sawzall, or I've actually taken a long blade from like the hacksaws, right? It's like the metal bar and the blade, and you set it here and just cut all the way down. Being at the shop, being that this is what is all that stuff? That's interesting. Type of critters are living here at some point. Being that I'm at the shop and I don't really have like these types of cutting tools, I'm gonna get a little creative. This is what you guys want to cut. Very simple. Basically here, all the way back, all of this flat, you guys want to cut out. So once that's cut out, you guys can just put the seat right back on, reassemble. Very simple. As I said, a big, like a PVC type of saw would be really good because you can lay it in here, right? I wouldn't mess with this. I would just start right here, but you could lay it in here and just go back and forth all the way down. All right, so I'm using this bandsaw blade. Again, not really the absolute best way of doing this, but this is definitely an impromptu project and just chose to do it last minute. I was gonna do some other things and decided I should probably just take care of this while I have the energy to do it. So I'm just pulling like this, actually cutting through that hump. And once you get the bulk amount of it cut, then you can actually go through with like a cut-off wheel or a angle grinder or something like that. But again, this is not the ultimate. Use what we got here. Yep. I think I picked the worst tool to do this with, Paul. Why did you talk me out of this? Why did you talk me out of this? This is probably breaking a lot of OSHA rules over here. How? It's not gonna fit the bandsaw. It's too narrow.
Let me see.
No, it's too narrow.
Can you try?
No. It's not gonna work. I am using the bandsaw. It's my hand bandsaw, Paul. I'm just trying to keep, you know, strong and keep healthy and stuff. So, dude, those hot knives, you know, those wires that just heat up and you could just cut through plastic would be really nice. I'm not sure if this was really as good of an idea. I wasn't really prepared for this. I just basically looked around to see what tool I had that would kind of work for the job. All right, there it is. I got all this stuff off here, so now I'm just gonna take the my grinding wheel and just grind this all flat smooth, and then the foam is gonna go back on, and then the cover's gonna go.
Foam too?
I don't shave the foam. Do you?
I've never done one.
I don't ever shave the foam. It seems to work just fine. So angle grinder, we're gonna trim this thing down a little bit and then we'll be good. Now you guys can kind of see what we're left with here. I'm basically gonna take my angle grinder with the flapper wheel and just smooth this all down. I think on my last red Prebug, I think I could feel this in my tailbone here. So I'm gonna try to flatten this down a little bit. And then again, all this here, I'm not gonna really dig too much into this area because I think this is gonna add some strength to the seat. It's not really protruded up. I don't think you're gonna feel this, but basically all this I'm gonna get with my angle grinder to slowly kind of work this whole area down. You can trim the seat, but you know, I think you would kind of need, there's a special process or a tool to be able to trim this down. And if you did that, I don't know how well the seat would fit. So my last one over time, it just kind of worked its way down. The more I kind of slid back on it, I think that's gonna happen because ultimately, if the foam was usually sitting up higher, now that's not there, it's slowly gonna work its way back down. So yeah, gonna go ahead and trim this, shave this stuff all down, and then put it all back together. So guys, this doesn't really matter. You're never gonna see this. You can go through and clean this all up, of course, if you want, which I will. That being said, you can see I took this profile down here. That just breaks right out. So you break that off. And again, you're not gonna feel, you know, if you have an 1/8 of an inch or 3/16, you're not gonna feel this in here because you have so much foam. But just generally, you wanna knock all this stuff down, and you guys can see the profile there, so now it's nice and flat. And to tell if the seat's been cut out, you can look underneath and see the whole bottom side's cut out too. So gonna go ahead and just clean this up a little bit more, just get this dust, dirt out of here, and then we'll put the foam back over the top of it and then just staple back together. So yeah, pretty simple, guys. Trim this puppy flat. This guy goes right over on top. And like I said, this will just get better in time. I know they make it's like an upholstery wire that's hot and it stretches from one side to the other and you can take it just to slice foam down. If you try to cut this with a saw or something, it's gonna end up like a total wreck. But yeah, you're just gonna do that and then slap your seat cover on the top. If you want a new seat cover, we do have them, or if you're gonna get something upholstered, it's gonna fit just the same. Now you are going to see that in the bottom, but trust me, if you guys ride Prebugs and you go on any length of distances, if you're taller than 5'8", you're gonna end up sitting back in this region for wheelies. Trust me, this is an absolute game changer. It's very easy and it's absolutely free. Remember, you're gonna put staples, every 1.5 to 2 inches all the way around. Make sure you're not getting super long staples. Get the, take the staples to the hardware store, match them up, and you're gonna go back through and you're just gonna staple, wrap your cover back around and staple it all the way around. So very simple. You guys took it apart, so you should know how to put it back together. Just kind of stretch the cover over, and if you have a used one, it's going to go over really easy. If you have a new one, it's going to be a little bit more work. But once you get that, guys, once you get that done, trust me, it's going to be a game changer. Hopefully this helps you guys with your Prebugs. Paul and I are just working here tonight. I'll show you what he's doing. He's cutting his rack off so he can get his foot in his Prebug. How's it going?
Good.
Oh, look at you. Ooh.
What? What?
It's gonna make it a lot weaker.
Think so?
A whole lot weaker.
Think so?
Yep, 100%. Because this is your strength from here to here, right? It is.
Yeah.
What I would do is we can go to like Wichita, get some, or take a chunk of that bar, and we'll sand it down, and we'll go from like here to here. I can weld that for you. Just cut a piece from here to here, and here to here.
Yeah. I saw some dude running it without the rack, or without that part.
It's gonna bend probably,
so.
or we can make a gusset that goes right here, because
because I'm trying to put my foot right here. In theory, it'd be cool to make a little plate too.
Give it a shot and see.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're standing up, it's not gonna be a whole lot of force because the bike is. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Hey, safety glasses, son. Put them on, bro. Won't you be blind? We're gonna call you for Scar. I'm out of here. All right, I went ahead and went home last night and robbed every staple gun I could find because I wasn't sure which one was going to be best. That one's got no staples in it. That one, I don't know what's up with that one. Oh, it's got staples in it. All right. So I'm going to start by doing just the front here. And again, this is not rocket science here, guys. Easy stuff. So a little bit of pressure on here. And if, staples, perfect. The staples doesn't go in right, doesn't go in all the way, whatever, not a big deal. You simply just pop it back out, put a new one in. Tricky part here is understanding how to work the staple gun, apparently, because I don't know, I'm not sure I like this one here, or I'm doing something wrong. Staples in here, this gun sucks. Okay, oh, figured it out. Nope, didn't figure it out. Done. Let's see. Oh, those just flew across the room. Try this again. What's going on here? I'm giving up really easy on all these staple guns here. I'm not sure if they're all broken. I doubt they're all broken. Pull back and drop in staples with point up to load. Squeeze, track, release. All right, see what happens. Nothing. Dying here, boys. Oh, yeah. No, what is going on here? Those are too narrow. This is too wide. I'm gonna die. See, this is why I grabbed 10 staple guns, because half of them just broke. Okay, all right, let's see here. No, that's like the wrong size. This is madness. I can't figure out how to open this one, or it's broken already. Maybe this goes in here. Ooh, I feel like I'm breaking it. Doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, this definitely does not feel right. Well, I didn't just break this one. I'm pretty sure I broke it. So, from the looks of it, I don't have any operational staple guns. Or the staples, some are too wide, some are too narrow. What do we got over here? Too wide. Size. Same thing. Oh, they are the same. Here. That doesn't feel good, but let's give it a shot. Ooh, look at that. All right, man, I give up. Looks like I'm gonna go to the store, see about getting staples. I was unaware there was so many different styles and sizes and types of staplers. Let me go get a different staple gun. It's frustrating because I have like, I brought in all these staple guns. I'm like, one of these is gonna work. One of these is gonna work good. Apparently, man, that's just so promising. Let me just see if I can break something again. This one's never gonna go back to ever working again. I can tell you that right now. So one really cool thing about where our shop is, it's on Johnson Creek. If you know Portland, well, you probably know where our shop is. I'm literally just pulling out now. There's a little place here called Wichita Feed and Hardware. I actually like to give you guys a tour at some point, but it's pretty cool. It's been here since like, I don't know, 1500s or something. It's been here for a long time, and it's that close. You walk through there, and it's like going in a museum with things that you haven't seen for like 10 to 15 years. It's like literally 10 seconds from the shop. This place is a bunch of cool stuff in here. And, oh man, they're closed. What? Come on now. No. Oh, they've been here for a long time, and they have everything. Every nut, bolt, tons of hardware. But apparently they're not open yet, so that's a bummer. You guys open at 9? You guys open at 9? What kind of show you running here?
It's always open at 9. But if you want in, come on in.
I need some staples.
Huh?
I just need some staples.
Okay.
You guys are the best.
Staple gun?
I am trusting your expertise to show me the staples that I need.
Okay, give me 5 minutes. Go in.
Okay.
And then I just gotta put these out.
Okay, thank you. See guys, they rock. They're just super great crew of dudes.
Give me about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, you guys are gonna get the executive tour here. So check it out. So what's really cool about this is they count all the stuff by hand. Nothing on computers, everything is done by hand. The owner goes around with a paper and pen and writes everything down and buys everything. There's no online, no inventory, nothing. It's all by hand. So pretty cool. And you find stuff that you don't need or you didn't know existed anymore. I could see Paul in these. Yeah, I'm buying these.
Okay. What kind of staple?
I don't know why I want these for some reason, but I do. I know I don't need them, but I just feel like I should just get them. Just like adding like flare, you know, isn't that called flare?
Yeah.
Okay, so I brought in 2 staple guns,
Okay.
and I think this one's bigger, so I feel like it's a stronger gun.
Okay.
But half the stuff I get, they're all the wrong size, too short, too whatever, too long or whatnot. So I'm doing a seat, putting a cover on a seat,
Okay.
like upholstery. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
And those drop right in there.
Yep. You wanna try them?
This is like really technical stuff here. Try before you buy, right?
Exactly.
No, see, you did the same thing I did.
time out.
Yep, I did the same thing. I think I broke half my. Would you look at that? It's a weird one, right? Oh,
yeah.
perfect. See, I'm glad that you're struggling with it, such as that I was too. Boy, look at that, man. Well, it's cheaper now, right? Because you used 2 staples. The box is cheap. Okay. Wait, and it's oh god, do I want the suspenders?
Well, you know, you'll have to wait until 4th of July to wear them.
Why?
Well, maybe
I can be
not. Oh,
patriotic
be
year
patriotic.
round.
There
You know
go.
what? Let's do it. How long have these been sitting back there? That's my question.
Probably about a month.
A month? You
Yeah.
guys do sell these?
We do.
Really?
We
Okay.
sell a lot of them.
All right. All right. Thank you for letting me in. I really appreciate that. You saved the day because it was not going very good this morning.
Let me see.
What do you need?
See
These
what
guys?
The price on the staples.
Oh, boys are going to like these.
Now they're all gonna want them.
No, they won't want them at all, but I feel
Okay.
like I'm just going to wear them.
Okay. I'll let you up this way and.
Here's a question. How long has this place been around in business? Like 1500s, right?
No. It's like 1937,
Really?
35. Their grandparents started it, and then their dad took over, and they closed down, I think, from 40 to 41 or 41 to 42 for the war. They just buttoned up everything and went off and come
Really?
back, and so...
That's cool, man. I dig it. I like the history. I grew up on Stanley when I was 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
Oh, yeah?
And we used to come here too. My mom used to take us here to buy stuff. So that's been 20 some odd years.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what an adventure. Okay, so I've got all the staples in here. You can put in as many as you want. As I said, this over time will kind of go away. As you sit back here, it'll get a little bit shorter. You can kind of see there's definitely some more slack in here in the cover, but as you sit back here, this will kind of flatten down. But yeah, so go ahead and reinstall your seat. Super simple. If you're wondering if your seat has been trimmed, you'll see this whole section open. Said and done. If you're not fighting with a stapler like I did this morning, and you have a saw, like I said, I like the PVC saws to cut these because they're wide and they're long and they're pretty rigid. If you have a PVC saw and an angle grinder or something like that, you're realistically looking at no more than 45 minutes to do the whole job, and it's totally free. So there you go. Leave a comment below if you guys want to see more simple tricks like this. Okay, like I said, no sweat, man. Just take a peek at them. Yeah, let me know. I'm good. All right, dudes, that's it for doing the seat. I had to do it in here, so you have music playing out there, so hopefully you liked it. If you want to see more stuff, let us know. Thanks for watching.